What's up? I'm Drew. The other day I went to MIA, Minneapolis Institute of Art, and there was a Frank Gaard exhibit up. I'd never heard of Frank Gaard before, but I was super inspired, especially by this piece right here. I could totally relate to it. The colors, the cleanness look to it, the unoriginal name of Untitled, and the repeating face. I have this one face I always draw and paint to, so I could totally relate. Also these weird elements like that rainbow square and that yellow square that were maybe just covering mistakes, but I really liked them as design elements, so I incorporated similar things in my piece too. Let's do this today. I'm painting from inspiration. I start things off mixing up just a couple colors here. My goal here is to just kill the canvas, as Paul McCartney would call it, who was also a painter along with the music. A lot of people don't know that. I definitely did not know that, but his paintings are super sick, so check those out. But killing the canvas is just getting some paint on there, really, just so it's not a all white canvas. He would say that he would just like paint his whole canvas like a super light brown or orange or something, just to start. So I painted mine with a little bit of clouds here because I love painting clouds, and it was a cloudy day too. More cloudy than what I painted, but still clouds. So hey, I have some coffee, get ready to paint what felt like a million faces but was actually like 12 or something. But it takes a while. I thought, I definitely had newfound respect for that painting of Frank Gaard's. I mean, wow, that must have took so long, because I spent hours just like painting like 12 faces or something. But had a lot of fun doing it. That's the beauty of painting. But laying them out, composition doesn't really matter. Oddly enough, I start with the secondary colors. I don't know why. That's super unlike me. I am a primary color boy till I die. Red, blue, yellow. Love them. But just laying down the composition here, it doesn't really matter. A lot of people overthink the composition. I feel like that's a dangerous thing to do. But at the same time, it really does matter, because that can make or break an entire piece. But I don't know. There's an interesting balance of subjectivity and objectivity to it that has always really fascinated me. I think the key is to just not overthink it, but to still consider it somewhere in there. But anyways, boom, composition laid out, all the hard decisions done. Now I'm just filling it with color. Also, I try to keep it pretty arbitrary here. I didn't do all the lips pink, even though I kind of wanted to, and I didn't do the flesh tone colors. It's just all whatever, wherever I wanted it to be. Super colorful, super vibrant. The only really decisions I made with color was I wanted to keep the colors spaced out a bit, so there wasn't a bunch of blue right next to each other or a bunch of yellow right next to each other. And also I wanted to, oh, look at that, there I become self-aware and realize my face is probably in frame. Anyways, the other thing was I wanted the outlines of the face and the face features to be pretty bold, and the inside colors are all washed out a little bit with white. I don't know, just makes them pop out a little more. Whatever, just a decision I made, and then ended up really liking it. So I was really trying to play around with the subtle changes of expression in the faces. So the difference between a happy gasp on there and a like a scared gasp on there, because they all have these open mouths. I really like the mystery of why, but I wasn't really sure what made the difference, but it turns out I found out it was the top lip, if it was curved up or down, kind of like a smile or a frown, really made a happy or sad, scared gasp, which is pretty interesting to me. Now I face
the question:
is it done? Is it done? So now I gotta decide if I'm done or not. Originally I was gonna add pupils to all of them, little black dots in their eyes that really makes the characters come to life, give them a soul. But I actually decided against it because I kind of liked it as just like a collection of colors instead of a bunch of characters. So I decided to leave it, called it done. Clear coat. Usually I don't clear coat, but I thought that would help tie it together a little more. Boom! Glossy clear coat on. Beautiful, colorful. I actually touched it up off camera because also off camera I accidentally dropped my paintbrush that was loaded with paint right on it, which really was a bummer, but I recovered. You probably can't even tell if I didn't say anything about it. But anyways, beautiful, super happy with it. Thank you, Frank Gaard, for the inspiration. Really hyped on how this one turned out. I plan on doing more of these inspired by pieces before. Maybe not always from a museum, but sometimes from friends or something. I really like working from inspiration. Gets the gears turning, gets the mind thinking, the paintbrush painting. Love it. Anyways, see you next time. Bye.